Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video, and today I'm going to take on the 6-man quest again. I realized I didn't do it nearly as efficiently as I could, and I kind of want to do a more efficient run here. The big thing was in my first video, for some reason I had it set in my mind that only my slot 3 character could like change out to like set up the combos, but in reality I should have been not having Garnet in the whole time and just brought in Garnet later. Because then I could just use those 2 party slots to set up rather than only using 1 party slot. So it took me down to like 60% health on them until I actually was fully set up. My goal here is to set up a lot quicker, get into the burst phase sooner, one, so we can see how much burst damage we actually do when we have both enemies in there. And 2, to see if we can get it done in a quicker turn count. That video I think I did at 19 turns. My record is 13 turns on my own. We're going to see if we can beat 13 turns here on this run and just see if we can get a little bit more damage out of that burst phase. So we're starting with Cam here. We're going to get the burst effect up like right away. We're going to use his AA as well. So let's go ahead and use his AA. That'll get his buffs up, and then we'll go ahead and do this. And by the way, I did a cam guide. I do realize I was just so set on doing the combo. I forgot to mention about his BT effect, that when you do paralyze the enemies, then like your party member jumps up, which is really nice. He's got a little bit of turn manipulation in there, right? Okay. And then we are going to go ahead and let Laguna go here. So Laguna is, we're going to put Viera's Punishment on. We should have room for that. I'm going to be a little bit smarter about my debuffs here too. We're going to put Viera's Punishment on. And then, yeah, I don't even need Raijin Call, I don't think. Because I don't think they're even going to, like, try to attack me. Alright, and then we're going to get Desperado up. The main thing here is, like, Desperado and Selfie's debuff are the two... Well, that and then Cam. So those 3 slots, I just got to make sure that those are filled with those debuffs. The rest of them can be kind of whatever. But I like to have HP damage up and stuff on there if I can. Alright, so we got Laguna's on. And then we just got to get Selfies on. And we've got Cam's on already. So we got Cam and Laguna going. So that's good. Selfie is going to wall because it's free. And then Selfie is going to put Rapture on. And then we should be pretty much off to the races here. Let's go and Rapture. Okay. So now we've got them fully launchable. Got Desperado going. These guys are paralyzed out now the rest of the way. Alright, and then Cam, I think we're going to put the EX on. Because then with the EX, we can give them Ice Resist down, which is good. So we can do Ice and Peril. And then Cam will also be Ice Enchanted for his burst phase to make sure we're always doing ice damage. Okay. And we are at... Alright, so we're at 8 debuffs, but we got everything on that we need. So that's fine. And we have one that can be overridden if we need to. So, Cam now has that on. I guess we can do Cam's LD. Sure. Alright. Alright. Alright, and then we're pretty much ready to go here. So now Laguna's going to swap out. We'll get Garnet in here. So let's get Garnet back. Garnet, is she going to get... Oh, good. She only gets 1 turn. So that's fine. So with Garnet, we're going to do the AA. And then we're just going to get her burst effect up, and that should be good enough. I guess we'll do this Rem Call also for Brave damage up. Or not Brave damage up, sorry, for battery up. Okay. Okay. Yep, we got the main debuffs on, so we're good. Okay. Now, we've got that up. Let's go ahead and do the burst attack. Get Garnet's burst effect up, and then Selfie basically is going to swap into Pinello. Pinello is going to force charge like crazy. Swap into Cisne. Cisne is going to put her LD on, and then Cam's ready to do FR, and then follow up with his burst, and that's it. Alright. So now, we're going to get into this a lot quicker because we were at like 60% last time. We're going to have them at a lot higher health this time. All right, so Selfie is up. So Selfie is ready to swap. And we're going to go into Pinello. Pinello is just going to now charge like crazy. Charge and charge and charge. And Pinello is the battery. Her nickname is the battery. So that's what she does. She batteries and charges. Okay. Perfect. Yep, we'll take the free intercession damage. We always take those. I mean, what? It's going to be like darn near a mil, right? Let's see. Yeah, about a mil damage just for free. Like, yeah, we'll take those 1 mil shots. All day. Okay, and then we're just going to keep charging up. And we're going to take that sucker all the way up to 100. The thing with 6-man, I said this in my other video that's nice, is you can just bring in these characters and you can completely burn out their skills if you want to. Because you know you've got someone else you can bring in that's not burnt out. So there's a lot of flexibility. I do like this 6-man format. The way I think of it is like you're still basically have your main team of 3. But it's like you have all these essentially support and utility options you can bring in just to put debuffs on, to help charge, all that stuff, and then you can just go back into your main attacking team and like go crazy. And that's basically what I'm doing here. Okay, we got that. And we're going to go ahead and do this. Keep charging, yup. Keep charging. Keep charging. We're at about 90. Okay, 93 now. We're getting the free damage from Garnet this whole time, by the way. We got it nicely set up. Oh, Cam got pushed back. What the heck? Or no, Garnet pushed up. Yeah, Garnet, that's the one annoying thing is she pushes herself up that I don't like. Yeah, alright, let's intercession for free. What I almost should do is like I should have put like Rain's Call on Garnet or something, or just a turn manipulation one to bring Cam back up. So this happened in my other video. I ended up where there was like 3 turns in between, where I definitely could have got more damage if I could just have Cam like follow himself up right away. Alright, so we're still charging. Okay, now we're full. Let's see, do we have an intercession? We don't. Okay, so now, yeah, I mean, Kurosame Call would be really good to put on here, but I don't have room for it, so that's fine. Let's go ahead now. And now we go to Cisne. And then Cisne, let's go ahead. Yep, we'll put this Brave Gang Call on. Shalada BT's coming out soon, by the way. She's pretty good right here, so I'm kind of excited for that. Not sure. It depends on what my resources are like, if I'm going to go all in or not. And when I say resources, I'm not talking about gems and tickets. I'm talking about BT materials and blue armor materials. Okay, so now let's just... I guess we'll do the AA too. That doesn't hurt. Okay. Alright, then we're going to do the LD. LD. Sure, we'll launch this guy. That's fine. Alright, so we got the LD. And then Cam basically is going to put FR on. We're going to get 2 turns. Yep. 2 turns, then we're going to go into a big, fat, nasty burst phase here. Yep, alright, so now we need Cam's Force time. Sure, we'll hit this guy here. Force time. I guess I could have put Rain's Call on beforehand, but it's fine. I mean, I don't think we need it. Selfies, we got selfie rolling anyways. Okay. And by the way, I do have Pandemonium Summon, because you do 25% more HP damage when you have that, so yeah. Alright, so we're just going to do 2 more launch attacks. So these will be 60% buffs here. Alright, I'm going to try to keep these enemies fairly even on their HP. I want them both to kind of survive the whole burst phase. So Garnet... yeah, Garnet, we're just going to do an LD attack. Cisne is going to reset her LD, and then Cam's going to burst phase, and then we go to town. We go to town. We do just a crap ton of damage. And I want to see... So my burst phase in my first video was like 93 mil or something, but the enemy, like one of the enemies was dead for like 2 or 3 attacks. So we would have easily been over 100 mil. I'm hoping in this video, I mean, they're still at 76%. We're at 60% in the other one. Like, they still might not survive. This team is too good. There's just too much damage here. I kind of wanted them at like 80%, but we're not getting there. All right, so we're going to LD. Cam's going to burst, and then we're just going to launch, go crazy, do a bunch of attacks. We're still getting fat 60% buffs from this. So this isn't like wasted turns like getting to Cam. We're just missing out on 20% per attack there. All right. Now it is Cam burst time. Cam burst time. Here we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and burst. And we're just going to start blowing off attacks. Sure, let's just start with the LD. Oh, shoot, I should have done the EX. I don't think I've done his EX yet. Actually, no, I think I did do the EX. Because they don't have room for a debuff anyway, so yeah, whatever. All right, so now we're getting 83% per launch. So things are going to get crazy here. The goal is we're just going to see how much damage we get by the end of this thing here. We're only on... Oh, we are on turn 13. Okay. So sure, we'll go and do classification here. Then we'll maybe get the EX up. Then we'll do the force attack again. Actually, I'll do the force attack at the end, because that'll probably do more damage, and if we can do that on a higher percent. Yeah, just the amount of damage here is just insane. Like, force time is pretty fun. Keep in mind now, the way Cam works was not intended by the developers. They did acknowledge it in JP, and they just decided not to fix it. But in order to make people want to summon for new characters, they basically just changed the meta so that other characters can do just as good as shenanigans. So, because originally what I think they wanted was they intended for fights to be longer and you would have to use multiple force times. Instead, Cam basically shifted the game into these really insane fat force times where you only have to do like one force time and you just do like a ton of damage here. All right, so let's go ahead and do Esoteric. And then after that, we'll do Classification Plus, and then we'll end with the Force Attack, and then we'll end with the Burst Attack. Alright, so that was a 6 mil launch. Let's see, will both enemies survive the whole time? That is the question. That is the question. I think they might. We do a lot of damage at the end here. Alright, so we're going to do Classification. Yep. And then we're going to end with, yeah, when we're doing like 1 mil on the swings per launch there, that was an 8 mil launch. It's crazy. Just crazy. 3 mil follow-ups from Cisne. Like, absolutely disgusting. Alright. So, yeah, I think we are going to finish the burst here. So, we're going to do Force Attack. It's going to do a lot of damage. This is going to be a big burst phase. Let's see how big of a burst phase we can get here. Whatever this is, I know there's people that have done higher, probably, than me. Because I don't think this is going to be, like... This isn't going to be, like, crazy, but it's going to be pretty good. But I know there's people that have found ways to optimize this even more than me. I'm not a crazy theory crafter. I always say that. All right, 756. Are we going to pop one? Oh, yeah, we did pop one. So even, like, we had to be even more. Like, we're still missing. So this attack here, whatever damage this is, basically, we're going to add this on to our final burst damage. And that's what we would have done. So this, I think, is going to be like a 7 mil, 8 mil shot here. Yeah, that was an 8 mil shot. So we did 109, but you add another 8 mil onto that. So we would have done, that would have been 117 mil burst phase. So I'll take that. 117 mil burst phase. I feel pretty good about that. Very good. So anyways, guys, there you go. 14 turns. So still not my highest turn count, but still pretty darn efficient. And definitely like a really huge burst phase. So anyways, guys, there you go. Hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.